At some point, just about every prospect goes through a tough phase. Your bat goes cold, you can't find your feel on the mound, just nothing feels right. Sean Casey joins me today. Case, what is it like as a prospect in the minor leagues to go through struggles like that?
It's tough. It's tough because when you get to the minors, you really probably haven't struggled. You know, you haven't faced this kind of competition, so you really haven't struggled huge. I know for me, when I first got into pro ball, I was a second-round pick of the Indians. I had just led the country in hitting at University of Richmond, 461. I was the best hitter in the country. I get to the minor leagues. One of my hitting coaches is like, "Hey, listen, let's change your stance a little bit. Let's lower you down, get in your legs." And I'm like, "Oh, this guy must know what he's talking about. He's a professional coach." I struggle so bad for 2 weeks. I'm hitting 140. I'm like, "Oh my gosh, I'm going to get released." Remember, Joel Skinner comes up to me, my manager, and he says, "You know what, Case?" He goes, "You're a great hitter. That's why they took you in the second round. Tonight, I want you to start hitting your way." So that night, I got taller. I started hitting. I ended up winning the batting title that year. The point was, failures, the struggle, all that stuff, anxiety is built into baseball. You, as an individual player, have to learn how to talk to yourself mentally, know yourself as a hitter or as a pitcher, and believe in yourself. That's what's going to get you to the next level.
A player new to his Double-A squad gets a tip from one of his coaches.
Back here at the ballpark, now it's the right fielder, Heston Kjerstad.
Leading off for the Bay Sox, the right fielder.
He swings and misses at the first pitch, 0-1.
Hey, all right, here we go now.
Next offering is in for a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Here's the 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes and one gone.
Well, I definitely say that's a statement strikeout right there. You come out of the bullpen, go right after the hitters, and 3 pitches later, you got one out. tell you what, if you're in the dugout, you're looking at each other and saying, he's going to be tough to get to today.
And here is number 12. That one hit to right. Johnson pulls it down. 2 down.
Now batter, number 56.
Digging in, number 56.
I mean, these guys know they have to get going out of the gates, but you're not going to hear a skipper. You're not going to hear people really say that.
That one's in there. Strike one.
Because this game's hard enough, and you try to minimize the pressure that you put on yourself or that you take in from outside. So sticking to the plan, the process every day, coming in, doing your work, making the adjustments you need to make, and just focusing on the task at hand that day.
And a foul ball. The 1-2. And that one fouled off. One, two now. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And that'll do it as they complete the strikeout to end it.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Guys start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long.
Here now our final line score. First for the victorious Rubber Ducks, 4 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They let
We head to the bottom of the ninth. And
Leading
now
off
here
for the
is
Bay Sox,
number 3.
the second baseman, number 3.
That's a strike. Strike one.
Hey, plays it first. Plays it first.
And ball one.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Nobody here. No outs.
Kicks and deals. Out to center. Green gets under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, catcher, Brett.
Now the catcher up to hit, Brett Cumberland. That one in there across the letters.
All one's the count.
Here we go now. Let's go.
Fouled off. He was late. One down, base is empty. And now just 2 outs away.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Next one in the dirt. Next one is off the plate, and that's ball 3. And that's ball 4.
All 4.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put them away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
One down. One down.
Paskin in the box now. Takes strike 1.
First pitch changeup, he gets a called strike. You got to really know who that hitter is at the plate in order to throw that.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Gone. An absolute blast to left. His second of the year. It's 6-6.
Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
Number 56 stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And it's 1-1. All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. That one lifted to left. Halpin has this one sized up. Puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down.
Now batting, number 10.
Now the third baseman, Toby Welp.
2 down now.
Next pitch is popped up. Muddy makes the catch, and that'll do it. So they push across the 2 runs they needed in the bottom of the 9th, and we'll play on. 10th inning coming up, and we're all even at 6 apiece. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Dalbert Siri. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. One-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious base-off. 7 runs on 17 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Rubber Ducks, 6 runs, 10 hits. No errors, and they left 1 man on base. Time.
Well, it hasn't been all roses for him lately. He's been scuffling a little bit, and sometimes that light at the end of the tunnel can seem pretty darn dim. Jim Callis of MLB Pipeline is with me. Jim, there are so many players who struggle at times on their way to the majors. How do they move past it to success?
You just have to be mentally tough. It's easier said than done because a lot of times when you haven't faced adversity, when you face it for the first time, you don't know how to deal with it. You know,
Sure.
It's tough. But I can just think back, you know, when I first got into this business covering prospects, Chipper Jones was the #1 overall pick in the draft, and Todd Van Poppel was more famous. You know, he's like the best high school pitcher people had ever heard of in some cases. And Chipper Jones went #1. He went to the Gulf Coast League, and he hit 200. And people couldn't believe the Braves had blown this pick on Chipper Jones. You know, how could you not take Todd Van Poppel? and Chipper was mentally tough. And he knew it was just rookie ball. It was just the start of his career, not the end of it. And he became a Hall of Famer. I can remember watching Derek Jeter in low Class A.
Oh,
I think he made 54 errors in the South Atlantic League. And it was like, geez, man, this guy's kind of sloppy at shortstop. And, you know, Derek Jeter wound up winning multiple Gold Gloves and becoming a Hall of Fame shortstop. So, I mean, it happens to everybody. I mean, I think you learn more from failure than from success. You know, in pro ball, look, it's not fun going through these things, but at least now he's figuring out what adjustments do I need to make.
Mm-hmm.